Now, it was last year when I would see on social media that people would be saying that you can do a dirty bulk or cut, and I gave it a go. I was able to do it for quite a while because I was just eating crap really. So I was able to stay either under my calorie maintenance or over my calorie maintenance. And the results were drastic. I don't mean in a good way, I mean in a bad way. I didn't achieve anything I wanted. I did get a bit skinnier, but I still had that fat. So instead of gaining muscle or losing fat, I just had fat and less muscle. I was really pissed off, and for a while I just kind of stopped keeping track, and then I did a proper cut and I ate clean, I ate well, and it was really easy. I lost like 3 kilos within a few weeks and I felt perfectly fine. Whereas the bulk, which I'm on currently, I've eaten clean pretty much the whole time. Like, I will put my hands up and say I've eaten crap now and again, I've eaten somewhat unhealthy food, but most of the time I even encourage my parents, they say, oh, do you want to get a takeaway? And I say, okay, we can get a takeaway, but a healthy takeaway, something that's not McDonald's or Domino's or something like that. The difference I've noticed is so drastic that I feel like I'm obliged to make this video, because I see a lot of people talking about, especially at school or online, saying, oh, to do a dirty bulk, or I'm on a bulk, bro, so I can get bigger. And it's fucking so stupid, just so stupid. You might be thinking, oh well, I'm on a bulk so I can eat whatever I want. You're not wrong, you can eat as much food as you want. But I said as much food, not what food to eat. So people, like I said, go and do a bulk and they eat whatever they want. They say, oh, I'm on a bulk, bro, I'm on a bulk, getting those gains on a bulk. And they're fucking stupid. And here's the reason why. It pisses me off every time I talk about it, so bear that in mind. But you have no fucking clue how to bulk up or cut, but you're listening to some guy on TikTok or YouTube saying that you can eat as much food as you like on your bulk because it will give you the most calories and it'll get you to the weight as quick as you want. Yeah, it'll get you to the weight as quick as you want, the weight you want to be. So you could be aiming for a certain weight and then you reach it within a few weeks because you did a dirty bulk. Yes, you will, but you're not going to reach the muscle gains that you need or want, because all you're eating is shit. And yes, you're doing the gym, but if you eat shit all the time, or most of the time, you might put on a little bit of muscle, but you're not going to put on nearly as much muscle as you would if you just did a clean bulk. If you were just not lazy, you would put on so much more muscle for the same amount of weight. So instead of getting bigger and looking stronger, you are getting bigger, but you're just getting fatter. You look ugly. You're just like a fucking... You're just round. So don't listen to these guys on TikTok or YouTube saying, oh, you can dirty bulk or dirty cut, because yes, you will gain weight, or yes, you will lose weight, but you will lose muscle if you're on a cut, a dirty cut, or you won't gain any muscle if you're on a dirty bulk. Believe me, it makes no sense to eat shit if you're trying to look good. That philosophy does not work. If you picture a good looking guy or girl who's big, strong, or just attractive, skinny, whatever, you don't imagine that they eat fucking McDonald's every day, Domino's, whatever, cookies, cakes, crisps, whatever. You wouldn't imagine they ate that regularly or at all. Even once in a blue moon, they probably wouldn't eat it. So why do you think that you are special, that you deserve to have that dream body that you want and be able to eat shit at the same time? What makes you think you deserve the right? Because you shouldn't. So stop listening to these guys that have no clue what they're on about, because let's be real here, they are not even doing that themselves. Now, moving on to the next point, it keeps your mind fresh. You're able to really be present. Your mind is fresh. It's able to be present constantly if you eat clean. Whereas if you eat dirty, like I've done it. I've noticed it recently. Like maybe I ate let's say a cake. My mother made me and my dad a cake, so I had a bit of that cake, and almost within 10 minutes, it was like the hormones and the estrogen and all that shit flew into my head, and I was emotional over absolutely nothing. Something that I'd never get emotional about, only because I had that chocolate cake and I had something else with it. And I was emotional. I was like a little girl, a little teenage girl. Just because I ate a chocolate cake. A slice of chocolate cake and I was a little girl. So, you're not present. You're not yourself if you eat shit all the time. Like, I'd never eat crap anymore, and I'm a happier person because of it. Now, it also helps with focus. So, if I'm recording this video, let's say, and scripting this video, I'll write down my points pretty quickly, like within a few minutes. So I put down the key points for this video maybe 10 minutes ago, and now I'm thinking about them in my head. Whereas if I was on a dirty bulk or cut, or I ate something before, like a chocolate cake, let's say, then I will not have a clue of what to say. I'll just be stuck in my own head and I'll be waffling on about what I got for Christmas or something like that, rather than talking about this. You also might be thinking, what if I can't eat cleanly? And I had these same beliefs before that I wouldn't be able to do it. And sometimes you just got to do it, even if you can only do it for a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week. If you build up the habits, it'll become more natural. So just do it anyway, and just keep track of yourself. Don't let yourself slip away, because there's been a few days where, like, maybe I haven't eaten well, or I forgot to keep track, and at the end of the day I'll just put on everything I had. I'll just sit down and put everything down. I'll be like, oh, I reached my goal. And naturally now, after you do it for a while, you reach your goal quite easily by just figuring out what foods to eat. So it just takes a bit of experimenting, really, and trial and error. Like, you're not gonna have a clean diet for a week or two. You will eat something poor at some point. Also, it makes you more attractive. My jawline's a little bit worse now, and I'm getting a little bit puffier now as I get into the bulk. But if I did a dirty bulk, I'd be fat. I wouldn't be able to, run or play rugby properly. I'd just be unfit, unhealthy, and a lot fatter. So, what we've learned is it makes you more attractive, makes you more focused, makes you more present, and makes you overall happier. I don't know what else I can say that will sell it to you. Just give it a go, and trust me, you'll love it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. If you're struggling to stay consistent in the gym, just go to the first link in the description, where you can sign up to get my accountability package, where I can help you on a daily basis with WhatsApp calls and messages. And I can help you to achieve your masculine, V-tapered physique that will make you so much more attractive. That sounds good? It is in the first link in the description. And hey, have a good day.